Okay, so now let's see who you really are. Old Man Jenkins?
Just Jenkins, not old, okay? My name is Jenkins. I'm not that old, okay?
Why would Jenkins haunting the place?
I can explain. Because there was an old man who didn't like all the noise. I know he had a problem with all the noise. So he decided, I'm gonna put on a mask, try to scare me, who's dealing with aliens and all kinds of other stuff. So I don't know why you think you would scare me. But he tried to scare me and anybody else here thought the place was like haunted or some shit. And then he tried to scare me. And then I had to leave and then he tried to get me to leave the set. But that's not gonna work, buddy. I already had a ghost possess this right before you did. And I'm not gonna deal with this shit twice. Okay? So great. He basically was just haunting the place, trying to get me to leave. He didn't like all the noise and destruction that I bring to the table. So, yeah, officer, that's the problem. And that's why he tried to scare people off, do this thing. So you know what to do. Seen it before, you know what to do.
Thank you for solving another mystery.
No problem. It's what I do. I mean, it's not that hard to solve a little mystery here and there. Especially when it's in your own place of residence, so I can do that easy. Oh, you probably want this, right? Do you want this?
Ah, keep it. We have a whole warehouse full of that kind of stuff. Do you know how many people got some costumes, got to scare people? It's actually a regular occurrence. And we have like a whole warehouse full of costumes and all kinds of crazy shit. We don't need it. You can have it as a souvenir or something. We don't need it.
Okay, cool, thanks.
And I would have gotten away with it too. For the friendly reviewer.
Okay, Jenkins, off to the squad car we go. Now get moving before I have to get a little rough. Come on.
Okay, I'm going. Jeez, I'm going.
Goodbye, Matt. Have a nice video. Come on. Keep moving. Come on.
Well, looks like we solved the mystery. Oh shit, what time is it? Fuck, I'm late for the review. Okay, now that that's over, let's get on with the review. Today we're reading a special movie, a special movie that I got on DVD. If you saw that quick flash, you know what it is, and you probably saw for the title. But we're doing a movie that I thought was really, I heard when it got announced, I'm like, I gotta get that. I love cartoons, and obviously Scooby-Doo's a classic. Obviously, we all love Scooby-Doo. I think most people love Scooby-Doo. Classic. And then we have another classic, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cartoon Network. Same thing, a dog who's really scared but is brave and goes and deals with all the weirdness of nowhere and has to save Muriel and stuff. It's great. And two classic cartoons, both featuring dogs. What if you took them and combined them into a show or movie that crossed over with both of them? You get straight out of nowhere Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yep, it's the same. They did a Courage and Scooby-Doo crossover, and it is actually pretty nice. I actually enjoyed it. So, let's take a look at this and talk about this. Now, I bought this on DVD because it was coming on DVD. This is one of those, like, I think straight to DVD things. It would have been cool if they played this on, like, Cartoon Network or on, like, Boomerang, because that would have been, I think, a good idea. They might have. Maybe they played on Boomerang. I don't know. At some point, I bet they will. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Especially on Boomerang. They play a lot of, like, Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes and that kind of stuff, so they would work. Also, I think they do play, I think they played Courage before, so this is cool. This is I believe it's PG, right? It's not rated, but I would say it's like a PG movie. Nothing too bad. If you've seen Courage and Scooby-Doo, you know what you're in for. So what is the movie about? Let's jump into it. So, the movie starts off with, I want to say with Scooby-Doo and stuff. And then obviously Scooby-Doo, they just obviously starts off with them and they just solve the mystery, Starts off with Scooby-Doo and them and obviously they just solve the mystery. Scooby-Doo hears this noise and he gets drawn to it. Like he hears this noise only dog can hear. He's just running off to it. And then obviously the gang go after him and have to find him. And obviously we cut to Courage in his little house and he hears that noise and stuff's going on. And he eventually goes outside, meets Scooby-Doo. Both of these insect bugs, what you see on the cover here, come up and start attacking, and obviously the gang, the Scooby-Doo gang came in, then stopped the bugs, saved the day, and obviously they meet Muriel and Eustace. Muriel's great. This is also the last time we get to see Muriel. When it comes to the actress who played her, she passed away, so it sucks. But there's a great thing to leave off on. I think it's cool to see these crossover. This is cool. Sucks that happened, but yeah, sucks. That sucks. But back to it. So that's the last time she gets to play Muriel. So it was in this. The actor who played Eustace, I think he passed a while ago, so he was already passed, but his points. I thought he did an okay job of playing Eustace, not a bad job. And anybody else was felt like themselves. Courage is still, the actor who plays him is still around, and all the Scooby-Doo and all them. You can catch up with anybody to play any of those characters, they're very easy to do. But yeah, don't know. But yeah, really great. And obviously they have to figure out what's going on. They eventually figure out, they meet this guy, and they figure out what's going on, and have to stop it, and go from this chase. Has a lot of Scooby-Doo elements, has a lot of Courage reference. Also, they explain why all the weird stuff happens in nowhere and all this stuff. Well, I'm like, that's cool. Like, explaining how it happens and all that. Why there's so much weird stuff happening in nowhere. It kind of feels like maybe this is a curse because they stop all the weird stuff. I don't know. It's also it isn't canon with like Scooby-Doo with the Courage show. Like, it's like part of that universe, or it's like its own thing. Like when these consoles, like it's always like, are they their own thing, or are they like part of like is this like the next part of the Courage, or is it like its own thing? I don't know. Either way, I actually really enjoyed it. Really loved it. Had a lot of fun with this. Really enjoyed it. Love my favorites. I have to check it out. Now, what do we rate this bad boy? But good. I liked it. I'm not saying it's the best like animated movie, but I enjoyed it. I'm a big Courage fan. I like Scooby-Doo. I am a fan of Scooby-Doo. And I'm a really big fan of Courage. So this is like a movie that's like, okay, you got me. So I'm gonna give it a straight up. I'm gonna say 7. I'm gonna say 7. I was gonna go 8, but I'm like, I like Courage a lot. I do think there's some parts in that I'm like, okay, maybe like there's a part where she's distracting us like, but yeah, I mean there's some little things I think make it down to a 7. But still a movie I would actually recommend checking out. Have you guys seen Great Out of Nowhere, Scooby-Doo, and Courage the Cowardly Dog? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay up and see you next week, guys. Bye.